Hello, hello, I'm Karjan. This is Let's Play Bastion. We just recovered Zia in the previous episode. So, I guess I gained a level, didn't I? At some point. Oh, let's see. Still not getting that one. Absorbed, stray fragments, reduced damage from falling, more damage from falling on foes, 100% damage when counter-blocking with the bullhead shield. That might be useful. 33% speed while defending. Plus 2 black tonic capacity. Not really, so let's get that.
A sip of lunkhead liqueur will toughen you up. Too bad it's like drinking a saddlebag.
That's adorable. Okay, let's upgrade the Calamity Cannon. Rockets will not launch automatically. Or rocket can cause knockback.
First step to learning the Calamity Cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides.
Yeah. Heavy-duty mechanism that holds rockets firmly in place before firing, granting more precise control to the end user. More blast radius, or 20% charge-up speed. Let's go with hyper-fast inline generator to produce rockets much more quickly.
Who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that?
I don't know, sir. Who would have? Maybe the person who gave me the gun? Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Breaks into cluster explosives on impact, spreading destruction. Why not? Gain some health by counter-blocking. Sure, we'll buy that too. Up. Sure, we'll stick with this for a little bit.
If there's anything that blade can't split open, a cannon ought to do it. Once the kid gets that last shard from Zulf, it'll all be over.
Tazal Terminals. Zulf detected. Bides his time within the remains of the Ur's massive underground sprawl. Okay. Well, we're going to go to the Mancer Observatory Proving Ground. Scientific Guild used this place to experiment with classified inventions. Avoid damaging
the
these
Ur probably didn't know they were being watched from Mancer Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about.
Okay. So...
Not a good idea to drop that thing.
Yeah. Let's activate the Ware Whiskey. There we go.
Only trouble was, something about the place drove the windbags crazy. Best stand well clear of that impact.
Whoops.
Hefty thing like that takes getting used to. Gotta point her in the right direction.
Somehow, don't think I'm winning this.
When the windbags caused enough trouble, the Mancers conducted their most secretive research far east of the city.
Huh. Well... Okay. So... we'll try this one more time.
You could cause a lot of collateral damage with her if you ain't careful.
There's a lot of... yeah.
The more crowded it gets, the more trouble you can cause with a single shot.
Yeah, except that I keep doing that. Okay, well, that's the Mancer Observatory, and that's me not being capable of doing this. So... we're just going to... leave. Back to the Bastion. Train pathfinders called the Brushers to chart unknown territory. Okay. So I will attempt to finish that later. Preferably after I've managed to do certain things. No, there's a dragon thing there. That's cool looking. There's no turning back. Are you ready? Sure. Fled the Bastion when the Ura attacked to learn the truth of what happened to her people.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be alright.
Mini thrower birds?
Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
Yeah, I shouldn't have kept the cannon. Or
The calamity
maybe I
hit the Tazal Terminals hardest of all.
Okay.
You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Taken by the calamity.
Sort of makes sense. Thank you for teleporting right next to me.
Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
Okay. That doesn't look like a trap in the slightest.
You know what's funny? Well,
No. No, I don't know what's funny.
all of us are waiting for a kid.
Well... yeah, okay. I guess. That makes a little bit of sense. As being considered funny. Not really funny, haha, but... anyway. Ow. Wish I could move while charging that. Ow. Officially hate poison. Well, I hated poison to begin with, so...
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Tell stories to pass the time, huh? Entirely sure that they want to tell stories. Yeah, thanks for just...
Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this.
Okay, he's talking to
There's
Zia.
something I want you to understand.
He's talking to Zia right now. That's interesting.
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. This disease the Earth planted here will go away.
Ow.
What happens to Zulf will no longer matter.
There we go. Wish there's a way to, like... Ow.
Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. Everyone will be alright.
I'm kind of wondering about that, because that kind of implies that the shards in the Bastion have the ability to revert time. Which I'm not so sure about you, but I don't think that's really a thing, a good thing. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to get on this.
We'll all be gone.
What? What do you mean we'll all be gone? So wait the fall of the Bastion.
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like... all of this will just... stop.
What? All of this will just stop? Is he going to, like, freeze time? It's not time travel, it's freezing time. But how does that solve anything? How does that solve anything at all?
Things will go back to the way they used to be. This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity. The way things were before this story.
But wait, what? No! I don't think it works like that. Interesting. Because this isn't the time to introduce a totally new trick.
You be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
Whoops. Okay, there is stuff falling from the sky here. Whoops. Okay. That was a terrible idea.
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at him.
I don't think things work like that. Yeah, no, I'm just not thinking that things work like that at all. Oh, lordy, 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 this is gonna go so bad. Whoops. Oh, that's cute. Thanks, game.
Anyone you've ever hurt. Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Wouldn't you agree? Well...
Okay, so that went terribly.
I guess there's nothing more to say. Who am I kidding?
Was that supposed to be harder than it was? Or is this just like a refueling station up here? Wow. Let's not grab anything more until...
Look. There's something else. A confession.
This is terrible. Go away. No, seriously, go away. Having enough trouble.
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
He had said that he made the Bastion.
Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point.
There we go.
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it.
I guess that would be a problem. Wow, what? Okay. Oops. This is really
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already.
not fun.
What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
Okay, that's definitely not the way to go. Where am I supposed to be going? Not that way. Shoot. Let's go this way. That way. There. 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 Ah, this is not fun. Let's introduce a brand new mechanic in one of the kind of sort of last areas, I guess.
The answer is...
I guess it's the last area.
I don't know.
Brilliant! Document his work for Solandia's Mancers in a hidebound journal. I mean, do you keep...
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
Or, you know, you kind of think that this idea is crazy and terrible. Let's add a brand new mechanic in right before the end. Why? I've gone this entire game without jumping.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
I want my rolls back. They're much more safe. Just keep going. Just keep...
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
Really?
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
Really? I had a freaking battering ram, and now I can't do anything. Okay. That's kind of interesting, I guess.
If ever the monument blew out, and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
That seems more logical to me, you know? Just, no. Seriously, why would you even attack me? I'm carrying this great big battering ram. Why would you even bother to attack me? This is terrible. Also, I'm really slow because I'm carrying something that weighs probably more than my entire, like, everything. No.
Heavy, ain't it?
Let's destroy all the things. Why am I taking a battering ram? Like, seriously. Man. Auxiliary function designed to enable mass evacuation of Solandia's people.
You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Nope. That's effectively what I got out of that.
Zulf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
Of course they do. No? Okay. Gotta go take the long way around.
Zulf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Okay, at least I'm not taking damage from that. I thought for a moment that
He
it
can't
was.
have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
Don't know why he wouldn't have imagined it. I mean, it was cute. You came close to me.
Zulf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
Okay.
He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Interesting.
For Zulf, this ain't a personal matter. It ain't a simple matter of pride either. One thing's for sure, the Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zulf all the way home.
Probably not. Can I stop using the battering ram, please? Pretty please? Oh, man. This weapon is made of all kinds of win plus fail, honestly. Abandon Zulf's body and press forward with the battering ram. Zulf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Abandon the battering ram and pick up Zulf's body instead. Zulf is badly injured but breathing. Pierce's countrymen turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet... Oh, man. I'll be nice.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, then Zulf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
You know, I'm walking even slower now. Also...
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Shoot, how am I going to deal with this?
I set my sail, fly, the wind it will take me.
Oh, I don't have a health bar, so I just have to keep walking. Oh, maybe I do. Shoot. Unfortunately, I can't really do much of anything.
Clouds are making way for me.
I can't do anything.
Sweet
Shoot, where do I need to go? Okay, I need to go through here.
I see your star. You left it burning.
They're kind of ignoring me, sort of. That's cute.
I'm here.
Oh, maybe they're not interesting.
Eyes open wide.
That guy just took down that guy.
Your heart and it's glowing. I'm welcome.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now.
Sweet home.
They're just
He
letting...
reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
She's just letting me leave with... Rux passed the time by telling Zia stories. The Bastion.
Hey, kid. Get up, kid.
No, I don't wanna.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see.
Okay. Tazal Terminals rip out from the underground and cast towards the stars.
Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Why does it still list me as having the battering ram?
You made it.
Oh, she actually spoke. Do you think this is going to work? What do you think I should do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rux. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
If we could go anywhere you wanted, where would you go?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
I think that was what I asked, but okay. Turned on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion faltered.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Just a little, yeah. They were very brave, but there was nothing left for them but revenge.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
Isn't there some moment in your life you wish you could go back to?
Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Interesting. How
Hey,
about
kid.
Rux? What will it feel like when the Bastion fixes everything?
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
If you could go anywhere, would you go back or somewhere else?
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
The motherland. Interesting. He never learned the whole truth, did he?
Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
The end of their careers, marshals used to return their badges to the city.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Windbags, beasts of the wild, the Ura. They fought so hard to stop this moment.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Yeah, by undoing it. I mean, I don't know. Really? It's kind of like... Restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. This process will restore to a previous world state and is irreversible. Use only as directed. Or evacuation. Process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. Restoration is a terrible idea. But sure, let's go with restoration.
It's finished. Now, sit tight. It'll be over soon.
I really think this is a terrible idea, but...
No matter what happens next, you're done good. I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment.
Yeah, I mean, are they going to lose their memories? Because if they lose their memories, then...
The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time. Before any of this. Might be we'll forget everything you've done. And each other.
That would be...
Though after all we've been through, I find that hard to believe. So long, kid. Maybe I'll see you in the next one.
Uh-huh.
Ceylandia, we're coming home.
I set myself fly, the wind will take me back to my home, sweet home.
So, I really don't think the restoration protocol is a good idea in the long run. Mostly because... I mean, if you completely undo what's happened, you're basically just perpetuating the stagnant status quo that had been there. Map beautification. That's a hilarious... That's a hilarious title. So I guess we're going to see what happens after the credits, but I just cannot see... I just cannot see the restoration protocol being a good protocol. Because they don't even know how it's going to work. I just kind of have this feeling that it's going to end up being this static loop. Basically a static loop between they send them back, they send themselves back, but they don't remember, so everything happens the way it happened, and then they decide to send themselves back. So nothing ever really changes. Ever. Ever. I just cannot really see... Yeah, no, I just cannot... Despite the fact that I chose it, I can't really see anything good coming of the restoration protocol. Unless, of course, they do remember. At which point I think Rux is the only one who has any sort of capability to change anything. Because Kid is... Rux basically said that Kid was on the walls during this whole time. So I don't think anything could really change his position in the situation so that he can't really make an effect on the world. Rux could, potentially, Because he did say that he was the one who designed Bastion and the walls. So clearly he had a lot of input in Solandia. But again, you don't know if they traveled back to a point in time where there was enough time to change anything. And then there's the problem of, even if Rux is someone really important, can he get involved in the project that was set to destroy the Ura? Because I am not aware of very many scientist-type people who enjoy people from outside the project butting in with comments and assertions about how their project should work. I just don't really see that happening, as, you know, or at least happening willingly. So, I don't know. I think the restoration protocol is iffy at best and a terrible idea at worst. That's just my take on it.